Welcome back, guys. This is Shinkake. Let's continue this story. Okay, so we've kind of here in the last mission we kind of ended up taking care of the Tiana. Now we're supposed to go to Constantine. What is all this? Oh, these are all side missions. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Let us just fast travel. This are their residence, is where we were supposed to go to. Oh my. Oh, let me just buy some magic potion. Can we sell something? Both of these are amazing. Requires mental power 4. I'm gonna keep this ring and move this to the chest whenever I can. The armor goes down, but the poison resistance... You know what? I'm not really sure I can keep this. Horn of the Forest King. Okay, my weight is... Oh, I forgot to purchase the magic potions. How much is it going to cost? 189. Let me just buy it. And what about major? What about magic potion? 140. Yes, I'm gonna buy this. I have no clue why they give so many potions when you don't even get to use it, like The Witcher, where there's so many enemies with so many variations and the kind of damage that they can do to you. And you're forced to use a different kind of potions, and which is not the case with this game. I mean, they were trying to create a game like Witcher, but unfortunately they've not been able to do that, and which is a major fallout. Even the combat is a little clunky. It's not the greatest, and it's not open world. It's very tunnel, where the game leads you in a specific direction. Let me save my game before I go to speak to this guy. Mr. Constantine!
My dear cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Constantine! Is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is dear Freddy. It is with him we make our bond, but I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did, cousin. I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being.
Of course.
Survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way. A way so sacred that even we, Donegada, cannot use it. Enon Mil Frictimen decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Okay, so that's about it. Let's just go and meet this chief that he's referring to. I don't know what his name is. Just a minute, let me just check. Do I have any skill points? No. I've got 1 point remaining, but I was trying to see if I should save this for this. Or should I go and get the weapon? Okay, so there is rolls and dodges. I've just simply not been able to use it. This is the range skills. You know what? I think I'm going to invest this point here. I'm not going to go down that road right now. Let me just see how my skills have been. 3 is Storm. No. Three is this. Four is this. This is 5. 6. You know, I don't know if this is the best solution that I've done. Let me just check this. I think what I should do is we'll figure that out later on. Right now, let's just go and speak to this new Donai guard that we are referring to. He's supposed to help us. Dorgred South Road. Oh, we'll have to run again. I have lots of magic potion. Lots of health potions. 344 meters. The only thing I need to check is if there are any skill altars over here. Ah, beautiful. There should have been some auto run option, just like Assassin's Creed, because this game makes you run a lot. Makes you run.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Let us check this out. Okay, that's the camp area. I need to go here. Where's the camp? Okay, that's... Donegard. Okay, that's where you're supposed to go. This also this additional area. What is this? This is like the Stonehenge. It actually looks like the Stonehenge. Let's continue on our journey. Keep going upstairs. This game is really mystical. Yes, a lot of options, a lot of beauty in this game. I still feel, look at that orange lighting over there, looks awesome. The last thing I want to miss out on is on skill altar. Okay, that's camp area, so we're gonna go there as well. Always take all the camp areas. You never know when this is gonna be useful for you. Oh, what, sheep? Okay, we've taken that as well. Now we are supposed to go here. Glendon. Okay, is this the area we could have proceeded on? Oh, there it is, the village. "54 meters, okay, that's not very far. The house of the leader, there it is."
Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Wurst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Yeah, okay, let's go. My god. Let me first loot this mall of whatever I can get. Okay, he's got nothing to loot.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictiman can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Okay, so also can I ask him some information? Oh, this is important. This has come because I've got intuition level 3. Let me just ask him after I ask.
Tell me about the sanctuary.
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frictimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the Council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the Council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
Okay, and finally, this is intuition level 3. N on Mil Frictimen. Is it German?
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Okay, so I've asked him everything. Let's just go into the trial.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Qua avalem say.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Okay, so that's the trial of the water, and it's pretty close by. What? Complete the trial of the water. What? It's close by, yes, but I'm supposed to go all the way over here, climb this, and then get over here. And I'm gonna do that. Renaigse. I'm a Renaigse. Do not question me. Okay, I have no clue what choice we're gonna make finally, but I definitely want the best choice. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna save my game right now. This should be pretty dope. Let's just go ahead and do this. Before I go there, one of the things that I wanted to check is that I'm guessing it's not going to be very difficult. Let's just go in there.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
What?
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
She's talking pretty stupid. Let's save my bloody ass game right now again. I don't have any skills that put animals to sleep. Oh, there. I didn't think they'll accompany me. Combat is the only way to fight animals. There they are.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Do I even have sleeping potion? Let me just check that. Oh, there it is. You know, I'm sure as soon as I jump down, he's going to notice me.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Wait a minute. This is pretty damn stupid, man. Let me just load this. Quick save game. I had the option of doing that, but he noticed me pretty soon. That is pretty damn stupid. As soon as I touched the ground, that guy saw me, and I mean, it didn't even need to see me. Let me just notice its pattern. Comes here.
They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Fantastic. Let me just save my game. I think not fighting these guys should be the better option to do. Wait a minute, let me just check. You know, I do not have enough sleeping potions, so there are more animals over here, that they are gonna die.
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsitats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go here, but I will probably go and check this as well. Oh, this requires Vigor level 2. If I had Vigor level 2, I would have probably been able to do it right now. Let me just... I just saved my game, and you know, the quick load never really works. F9 is a quick load button, and I cannot see any creatures around, man. What creatures is it referring to? I'm obviously supposed to go... Wait a minute. What the hell is this guy doing, man? This is the place I would have jumped from, and the quick save option, as they mentioned in the game, is pretty shitty. I mean, if I were to press F9, it just doesn't work. Let me just show you. Quick save is F5. Oh, it's F8. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me just... Oh, that's how it works. Oh, so those creatures are those bat things, those harpies. And that's why I cannot see them on the ground. Let's save our game. Yep. What is this? Enter the cave for the trial. And we're obviously gonna save a game, man. It'll be really stupid for us to not save our game. Speak to Siora.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renagse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course.
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about it again.
Anything else?
I must pass the trial of water. Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial reveals the true personality of those who pass it. My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used?
Anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
So I've already got that option. Let's just save our game. The trial of the water, finally.
Watch out, another.
What? Oh, there's a creature over there.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind, and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly.
What is this? Did I miss this video?
And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated, and I was suddenly with you again.
What? Did I just miss the vision? Wait a minute. Let me just go here and see. What did I miss right now? Dorgred, the Heart's Gates. Let's just check the entire vicinity of the area we are in. Okay, I know there's an Adaig.
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
Okay, I need to listen to this.
The sky. I was floating,
Sky,
carried
wind.
by the wind, and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated.
Okay, so this is
And I was suddenly with you again.
okay, this is a clue. There are. Okay, where is this well? Okay, let me just check this well.
This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps on this stone the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent light? This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Okay, death is not something I want to do right now. I'm gonna do the windstone and then sunstone. No, sun and fire. So I'm gonna do the wind. Oh, where's the wind?
This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps...
Sun. Okay, I went to the sun. I was taken up by the wind. It grew cold. Life.
Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice.
Okay, I've activated it. Waterstone, no. Death, no. And where's the earthstone, man? There should have been an earthstone as well. Should I activate the firestone? Waterstone. Oh, I've solved the mystery. Complete the trial of the waters. I've already done this. Let me just show you. Solve the mystery of the source. I've done that. Now I'm gonna fight this monster that is over here. Can I sneak past it? No, I cannot. I absolutely cannot sneak past it. Let me just look at my spells. The Shield of Enlightenment is level 5. What? What? Can I go past him without fighting? Oh, you... What? What? Wait a minute.
Karans, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
What?
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
I cannot go there now, but we will talk about...
Anything else?
No.
I must leave you. See you later.
I'm a little curious. Okay, what needs to happen over here? Now these roots need to be destroyed, yes. But then do I need to go all the way over here and come back over here? Let me just check that option out. Renaigse. Okay, typically you would have been able to climb.
I need a bit of practice.
Nothing over here. Okay, this is typically the area I would have gone to. But now I need to jump down this place and this guy doesn't even come alive. So how do I get past this man? Complete the trial of the water. That's level 22. I'm sorry, 22 meters. But I cannot seem to find a way past this place. What seems to be the problem? You know what? Let me just stop this video right now. I will continue this in the second video. This is Chunkak here. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and hopefully I can keep getting more such content out for you guys. Goodbye. Have a nice day.